Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. Happy Halloween! Wow, I said that right. Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Robot Shlomo, aka Indiana Chicago Jones.
Chicago Jones?
Chicago Jones. Chicago Jones. Yes. As you can see, we're playing dress up for Halloween. So that's
Because that's the time of year you do it, unless it's, every other time of year and you're going to conventions. But yay, no problem with that. We're talking about I've been streaming Luigi's Mansion pretty much all day here on YouTube. But now that we're in costume for the night and happy Halloween, we had some Star Wars leaks to talk about. What are these? Oh god, I read these. Oh fuck.
This sounds eerily close to what we said on Midnight's Edge.
And not only that, it's so plausible.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay. Let's read this over. Updated. Now you sent this to me and Tom. Updated Star Wars leaks, October 31st, 2019. I don't know who you got this from.
I don't remember who I got it from.
Well, we got, as they say, we got it over the transom, as they say.
I found it on Twitter, and I grabbed it. And I'm like, oh god, fuck no.
No. Okay, let's go through this. Regarding the end, it goes like this. Now, if you don't want to know, this is potential spoilers.
Well, it's a spoiler video. It'll say spoilers.
Well, the whole series has been spoiled at this point.
It has.
And I'll go into what Uncle Ethan said in a couple minutes after this. Okay. All right. Regarding the end, it goes like this. Rey will confront the Emperor and Kylo will join her. Okay, we covered that at Midnight's Edge. In order to get to her, though, he needs to confront and destroy the Knights of Ren. He does so and kills them. He also has his blue lightsaber at this point. He then proceeds to join Rey, and they fight the Emperor. Okay, that sounds like stuff we've covered in our Midnight's Edge video.
Right.
Kylo at this point is redeemed, but ends up being killed, falling to his death. Yes, falling. Rey, we find out, is the granddaughter of Palpatine, and ends up fighting him one-on-one. The Emperor uses his powers, lightning, whilst Rey now has two lightsabers, Kylo's, that he dropped before his fall. Okay, this all sounds like stuff
and we've seen the leaked images of Kylo and the they both had the sabers, and we've seen the image of Palpatine in front of Rey with the lightning in front of his hands.
Yep, and that's the one they've been striking people for.
And they've actually been striking channels for showing it. So we're just talking about it, so we're not actually showing anything.
No. Okay. Yeah. Rey is able, because she's a Mary Sue, they use able twice, to do what nobody else can. She defeats Palpatine one-on-one. Remember, Luke, Vader, Maul, and his brother were not able to do this, and they were all experienced. She kills him and then heads off to Tatooine, where she is asked what her name is. She replies, I am Rey Skywalker. Yes, that's right. She just takes the name of Skywalker just like that because that's what Disney thinks is right and what all the fans want. Boo-yah.
That makes me mad.
That just makes that just
Batwoman.
makes me,
Exactly. She's Batwoman.
yeah, she just takes the name. She just takes the name of it's Rey Skywayman. That's what it is.
With no reason for her to have it other than Palpatine impregnated Shmi with the Force some way. And then it would come full circle.
They retconned that, right?
No, they haven't retconned it. They would have to, though. Also, thank you for subscribing. If you guys do enjoy my videos, subscribe, share, all the things. The share button with the little arrow and the thumbs up, all those. Every like matters and every comment.
If you think about it, this is probably the way the series is going to end.
It makes
I mean,
sense because if you go back to a lot of the early Force Awakens theory videos, they would say, oh well, Rey is probably the granddaughter of Palpatine or in the Palpatine bloodline because the musical cues that they use are the same ones that they use for Palpatine, and JJ had some sort of a plan ish that Ryan Johnson just took a giant dump on and broke, and yeah.
it,
Matt G, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. What's your name? Bond. Ray Bond.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Do they really think this is gonna fix everything? Does J.J. Abrams? Well, at this point, I don't think at this point it's what J.J. thinks is gonna
I think
do.
they think it
It's
would
not
make
what
sense.
he wants to do.
No, they think it would make. They think. I really, really, honestly
think
think
this-
that they think it would make sense because what's one of the biggest things that they've heard? Oh, Rey's not related to anybody. Rey's nobody. The lineage, the parent. She needs to be somebody. She needs to be a Skywalker. And then the whole Kylo thing is going to be addressed. Oh, the Kylo thing. This is fucking Titanic. This is what the cunt did on Titanic. At the end, she's like, "No, I took his name because even." Oh God, this is Titanic, and I hated that movie.
I waited 2 hours to see that ship sink.
David Foster, we were just talking about on my Mortal Enemies list, as is Alex Kurtzman, J.J. Abrams, Ryan Johnson, and all these people because. And now Tim Miller because of Terminator. That's why we were talking about it. Tim Miller because of Terminator. Don't watch Terminator. Everything is. Yeah, David Foster did produced the Titanic song. That's why he's on my list. We were just talking about him. Bit of a tangent. If you saw the live stream, this is clipped out of a live stream.
There's actually the one thing I remember. The lady who does some of the vocal work, not Celine Dion, but the lady, some of that very kind of a lot of the background intercessional music. That's a Norwegian singer named Sissel, who I first heard at the 1994 Lillehammer Olympics, and at the very least, she made some money off of that. That besides giving us a crappy movie, see,
this is why we would rather talk about a movie we don't like than Star Wars at this point because this is so heartbreaking. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm like, I'm gonna cry. I don't want Rey. Because Daisy really said, oh yeah, the Reylo thing will be addressed. Well, and it'll be addressed if she takes his name because she loved him so much.
Uncle Ethan said something today, though. He said, what if Benioff and Weiss got let go, got fired, and what if the next trilogy, is
Ryan
going to be Ryan Johnson's?
Yeah, because he's been backpedaling and he's been like, oh, I love Star Wars again. And he's been, really, really weird about does he have one, does he not have one, and about what he can say, what he can't say. And the rumor has it, one of the more current rumors now with the Benioff and Weiss thing, is that Kathy and them have been back and forth at it since like August. And Lucasfilm wanted more creative control than Benioff and Weiss wanted to let them have. So KK basically forced them out, was the rumor I've been hearing. Have you been hearing this too, or?
Yeah, I've been hearing it. Yeah.
Any indication to where that might be true or not?
I don't know how true it is, but it wouldn't surprise me that KK just goes right to her lapdog, Ryan Johnson,
because he would do it. Because he's the only one who would.
He would do anything she says. And this is how Star Wars dies. And and let me tell you something. And people say, oh, well, listen, all it takes is one bad movie. Not just one. Listen, one bad movie. It's not just one bad movie.
It's one mediocre movie and one movie that destroyed everything else.
And no, I'm talking. It just like it wouldn't be enough that Star Wars was just a bad movie. Okay, it could recover from a bad movie, but this was so bad. This was so bad, and it was so nonsensical, and it just betrayed the vision of what Star Wars is in the eyes of the fans so completely that there is no coming back from this. None. And if this is how Star Wars goes out, then that's it. It's done. It's done. It's done, and its franchise is effed forever. It's foobarred.
Put a pitchfork in it, as it were.
Yes.
Star Wars, you're done. I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go back to my live stream. Subscribe to him over on Minette's Edge After Dark. Subscribe to me.
I've got a rant. Actually, I've got a rant coming about Indiana Jones.
And he's got an Indiana Jones rant. They do a lot of good work, and I'm live over there with those guys 3 times a week on Minette's Edge After Dark. So, bye. We're going back over here. So.